Hello everyone. So today we are going to have a video on poetry which is there in the syllabus of class 12, that is A Thing of Beauty, which is written by John Keats. It's a very beautiful poetry and it is an excerpt which has been taken from a big poem, Endymion, a poetic romance. Children, I'm not going to tell you about the poet because it's very easy to study from here and there, and the background of the poetry will be told in the end, that is in the second video of mine for this particular chapter. So let me start this poetry with Before You Read. So what is written before you read? What pleasure does a beautiful thing gives us? Are beautiful things worth treasuring? Yeah. Everyone likes to keep the beautiful things with herself or himself. Nobody loves to waste a beautiful thing. It's just like a treasure. Now, what kind of beautiful thing is the poet talking about? What kind of beauty? So, first we need to know that what kind of beauty is being talked about in this particular poetry. Now, if I say that the girl is very beautiful to look like, which beauty am I talking about? I'm talking about the external beauty of the girl. And this external beauty is going to fade away with time because life is an ongoing process. And as we are living our life, we are moving towards death. So she is also going to lose her beauty with time. The beauty is going to fade with time. Now let us talk about the beauty of a flower. Yeah, the flower is also not going to live for long. It's going to live for a short period. So we can say somewhere that its beauty is also going to fade. But if I talk about the nature, is that beauty going to fade? No. The beauty of nature is everlasting. Now let's talk about one thing more. If a person is very good and he thinks good for others, he doesn't have any ill omen for others. He's not selfish, he is selfless. He is in a habit of helping others. So, what is that? That means that he has a positive attitude, and with time, his positive attitude is going to multiply because it has become a habit of his. So, every deed which he is doing, that is going to multiply numerically, and it is going to become a bower. It is going to create a shade for him in life. We say generally that whatever good deeds we are doing, that gives us a shade in our life, that gives us contentment, that gives us satisfaction. So such kind of beauty is being talked about in this particular poetry. Now let us start the poetry. The very first line, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases, it never passes into nothingness. So, a thing which is beautiful, which is everlasting, a beauty which is everlasting, it gives you joy, it gives you pleasure, and this pleasure is everlasting, and it is going to leave a imprint in your mind so that whenever you remember that particular incident, you are going to feel happy, you're going to feel satisfied. So many times we do so many deeds, and some of the deeds which we are doing gives us satisfaction, gives us self contentment makes us happy. So, a thing which is beautiful gives you joy, and that joy is everlasting, and it is going to leave an imprint in your mind. Whenever you are going to revive that incident, you shall feel happy, you shall feel contented. Now, next, its loveliness increases, it never passes into nothingness. Children, we know that joy multiplies with every beautiful thought. Joy multiplies with every beautiful thought. When I say you that a person is in a habit of positive attitude, he is a selfless person, then he shall always have beautiful thoughts in his mind. And all these beautiful thoughts, one after the other, they are going to add, not add, they are going to multiply enormously. So joy multiplies with time. It gives you joy. Every beautiful thought gives you joy. As the loveliness of a beautiful thing increases each time as you visualize it in your mind screen. Whenever it is going to be refreshed in your mind, that memory, then it is going to make you feel happy. So it is multiplying with time. It gives you eternal joy, and nobody can snatch eternal joy from you. So the imprint which it is leaving in your mind is indelible. It's not going to end. So its loveliness can never die, can never fade. And when it can never die, it can never be negligible or zero. So it never passes into nothingness. Now see the next line. But will keep a boer quiet for us. What is a boer? In general, when you talk about boer, boer means a shade of a tree. A person who is traveling in a scorching heat, when he finds a tree to be there, he sits underneath it and he feels comfortable. He feels relaxed from the scorching heat of the sun. So, this boer of the tree has saved the person from the scorching heat of the sun and has given him comfort. So, children, what kind of boer do we need to create in our life which can give us comfort, which can give you joy, which can give you pleasure? What kind of boer do we need to create in our life? We need to create a boer that is good thoughts, selfless acts, thinking for others, not being selfish. All these thoughts which you are having and which you are doing for others, your each and every deed which you have done for others, that is going to create a boer in your life. And this boer is going to give you good sleep. We say that we are satisfied. When we say that we are satisfied, we are contented, then only you can have a good sleep. If a person is in anxiety, if he is having tension, then can he have a good sleep and good health? No. So, the reference implies to the sense of peace and serenity that one experiences on seeing beautiful things. Now, it can be things also, it can be good deeds also, it can be nature also. Everything which is eternal, which is going to last with time, all these things can be there. Children, you can explore the beauty either by nature or by the deeds which can never come to an end. Such deeds. So, beautiful sights, what are they? For example, if you have gone to Kashmir once upon a time, and now it's long back story that you went to Kashmir, all of a sudden your friend, then what do you visualize? What do you see? You find that as if you are there in Kashmir, you feel happy, you feel contented, you feel that everything is being refreshed. So, beautiful sights, they are just like nutrition. As a food gives you nutrition, similarly, the beautiful sight that is giving you nutrition for mind, and it refreshes you, it makes you relax, gives you comfort. So every beautiful thought or every beauty of the nature, it gives you relaxation from restlessness, from anxiety, from tension. So when you're not having any tension in your life, then obviously you will have good dreams, sweet dreams, your health will be sound, and your breathing will be normal. In this video till here, in the next video further.